Hello!
Hi.
We are going to start this with...
Not naming what number video it is.
No, this is stupid stories about Shane time.
No.
Well, just a little bit. I did a stupid thing once upon a time, accidentally.
Just once.
I've done many stupid things, but this was a more egregious thing that sounds really bad, and it was a mistake, and there's learnings to be had. So, take it away.
Okay, so I have 2 kids. After my first child, I think it had been like a year and a half after, where...
Maybe like 3 months.
No. It was... It was a year and a half, because it took me a really long time. I didn't care about losing weight for like the whole first year after having Matthew, because I was just stressed with life. And I'm like, that's not a priority. But then after I gained my sanity back, I'm like, maybe I'll like try to work out or something. Anyways, I lost my baby weight, and I was so excited about it. And I got back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. And one day I came to tell Shane about my success. I was so proud of myself. I said, Shane, guess what? My body is back to my pre-pregnancy weight. Isn't that awesome? And Shane said, you sure? And I said, yeah, I'm sure. And he said, I think your body's transitioned.
That was a bad thing to say. The context here was that in like a couple months, she wanted to try and get into her...
That's a different story. That was
Oh.
when I cried and went and talked to someone.
Is that not the same
That's a
thing?
different story. But we can tell that one.
We've
Do you wanna
got
tell that
got stories, people.
Should we tell that one? You can keep that one going.
No, let's stay with this one. We'll save that one for another time. There's another really good stupid Shane moment that we'll share in another video.
But I was also really sensitive at that time. Anyways, okay, so he told me that my body transitioned, and I was upset. Like, I don't know what word.
Understandably so.
Yeah, I was like, why would you say that? Like, I'm coming to tell you something that's so exciting for me. Like, I'm so proud of myself. And then he told me that my body transitioned. And, okay, so, like, what does that make a woman feel like? Like, oh, your body's, like, different. It's not as good. That's where my thoughts were going. Like, oh, like, I'm not as cute. I'm not as lovable. Like, I went down this, like, negative path, and I was...
None of which I actually thought.
But that's where my brain went.
Yeah.
I just thought, like, he doesn't like me. I'm not lovable. I'm not cute. And so... I think I laughed. Do you remember?
I don't.
I think I laughed. I was like, transitioned. And then, like, right away, he was like, I didn't mean to say that, but I can't take it back. And so I kind of laughed because I knew it was kind of true, too. But anyways, but it was still hard. Like, I don't know, it's hard not to feel like you're like you were before, like you're cute or something. But I feel like the biggest thing is I didn't hold it over his head. I didn't like stay mad at him for a week and say, you're such a jerk, like, don't touch me, I hate you, like, any of those things.
And I think a big part of this too, like, there's kind of 2 ways that this could have been. Like, I think it would be a different story if I actually wasn't attracted to her or didn't like feel love for Catherine, but I have so much love for Catherine in the moment, loved her completely and was attracted to her, cared about her, and just had this stupid moment of accidental observation that shouldn't have said.
Accidental observation.
Yeah, like one of those things that even if it's there, you don't say.
Yeah.
And I said it.
Yeah.
But I did follow it up with like letting her know like how much I did love her, that I was attracted to her, all of those things.
That I was still lovable. And he did reassure me too. Like, even if like you got in a car accident and like half of you was burned, like, I will love you forever. Like, he did follow it up with really kind, reassuring things, so that helped.
And I meant
a
it.
lot. And he meant it, yeah. And there was a lot of love that was already there. So there's a lot of things that went into that being successful. And
to her being able to laugh about it.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Because I knew that there had been other times where he had said things where I was like, I don't think you meant to say that. And then he would say, yep. So that kind of helped that we had that history too. But I just feel like that's a real important thing in a marriage, is not holding stupid things over their heads and like bringing them back and reminding them like, oh yeah, well you said this. And you know, it was something like we worked through and we got past. And so if there is something that you've worked through and you've gotten over it, to not bring it up again when you're fighting about something, or you know, or if he does something like rude in the future, say, oh, there you go, doing rude things again, just like when you said blah blah blah. Like, that does no good. So,
and it's something that like wasn't resolved like in the first conversation, because there were these underlying feelings that resulted from it of, oh, I'm not cute, he's not attracted to me like he was when we were first married. All of these things that kind of were happening in the back of her mind, but weren't actually what was happening, but were important for us to talk about. And so at moments along the way after this initial conversation, Catherine was able to tell me what she was actually feeling, and then we were able to have reassurance and talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye.